Fear the Palace News. Welcome to another discussion video. Before I get started, though, be sure to watch the video, burn out the like button, destroy that subscribe button, speed through that notification bell, leave a comment down below, follow me on Twitter, get to news, check out my YouTube videos, my playlists, check out Vivacity and Sonic Central leads, links from the description as always. If you guys are new to the channel, wish everything you said, helps a lot, and I always appreciate the support and feedback. So tonight, I don't have too much time before I go to bed for work tomorrow, but I kind of want to discuss about, again, it's about Smash, but it's not about Pichu, it's not about Toon Link, it's not about Daisy. It's about how well I play and how I would be comparable, if I would be comparable to the the people that participate in Smash tournaments almost daily against one another, like the experts and masters. I actually was talking to myself just a little bit ago about certain things about that and how I would feel. Since I was a little kid, I grew up playing Melee and I wasn't that great, I never really had the courage to get a win. I'd always either finish runner-up or third. I wouldn't do so great. And just never could find that win, Yoshi was my main at the time. And obviously, you guys know that I'm good at Brawl now. I'm at Melee now, so, I'm only missing 2 characters. But I used to be a Yoshi main back in the day when I was a little kid playing on Melee against my brother. And I wouldn't win. I could never beat him. I struggled really, really badly, and it wasn't the greatest. It took quite a few more years, and then we got ourselves a Wii, and we got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I was not any better on there because, guys, if you think I was bad at Brawl, you're not wrong. I couldn't even figure out how to turn on a Wiimote, which is pretty embarrassing to say the least. Of course, I know how to do it now. It's super duper easy. You just need to put batteries in it and just hold 1 and 2 down, and then it's on. Boom, like that. But I never could win, even on Brawl. My brother would always beat me. It took me a really long time to get that elusive first win. You could pretty much say I was the laughing stock of Smash because I was always not finishing well. I probably, in the world of Smash, I would have probably been named the worst player of all time. I was that bad. I even had a hard time getting second. It wasn't good. But obviously, you guys know that I consider myself probably one of the greater ones here in the state. So, but that's just me. You guys have seen how well I play Smash, but you guys don't see how well I play Smash outside of YouTubing. I play Smash on a daily basis. I actually have been playing Smash tonight. I've been playing Smash for the last 4 or 5 weeks in a row now. So I've been getting really back into it, and I've been winning a lot. I've been playing a lot. I've been spending a lot of hours on it. Heck, last night I cracked 800 hours logged into Smash Ultimate. Yeah, that's how much I love the game and how much I love to play it. But yeah, in Brawl, y'all know that I Toon Link, Kirby, Mr. Game & Watch, and Sonic. I still do. They were literally my first 4. But I didn't get my first legitimate win in Smash. It was in a 1v1 against someone we knew. I was in Boy Scouts, so I was in my first year of Boy Scouts, so Yeah, I was a total noob. Honestly, we were both noobs, to be honest, because we both sucked. we were not that good. I even might consider myself in the past, I was just god awful. Like, I was an embarrassment. I was a laughing stock. I was just god awful bad. Like, anybody could beat me. Even the worst player in the world could have probably have beat me. I was that bad. A Master Smash player, I probably would not have KO'd him one time. Um, well, of course I was in. But I just, I got, it was in the winter actually. It was during the winter time at a fun camp where we got to bring video games and stuff. And one of the games we brought was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, all the other scouts, which at the time there were like 30 or something like that, it was some insane amount of scouts that I was around with. Um, they did a Brawl tournament, and I participated in it. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. I stood absolutely no chance. I got whooped by everyone, and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I just stopped playing for a little bit. But then I put myself up against somebody that my brother thought would have been a good fit for me, and it turns out that it actually surprisingly was. And this was one of the very few times I could actually have said that back when I was when I was younger, that I actually had a shot to win the round. Um, it was a 1v1, as I said, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just going around crazy, just going around and stuff. I was playing a Sonic, so I was very uncontrollable, so I had no idea what I was doing. But it was, I believe, 3 lives. I don't remember. This was a long time ago. This was like, oh my god, I was in like my first year of middle school. So I mean, fifth grade. Um, but I, I was, I was shocked because in the end, I ended up pulling it off, barely, because I ended up flying off. He died first, and then literally like 2 seconds after he fell off, I fell off, and we were both gasping and trying to get to the platform, but I beat him out probably by like 1 or 2 seconds. And I won my first ever match in Smash, so and I felt pretty good about it. I was like, oh my god, I actually won a round in Smash for once in my life. But obviously now since then, like I've just been absolutely dominant in every fat way possible. Like, okay, um, take take a character like Lucas, for example, in Brawl. I was about 50-50 with him at the time. Well, I had no idea what his moveset was back then. I waited a couple more years before I started playing with Lucas a little bit. Like started messing around, trying new things and stuff. I think it was a couple years after that first win. Don't worry, I didn't get any more wins after that. Just that one win. So, um, but it felt good. But, but like it. But yeah, like take Lucas for example. Like I was 50-50 with him now. I was 50-50 back in the day. Like I could have said maybe 7 years ago, which I would be 13. I was kind of mediocre with Lucas. Not that bad anymore. But I sometimes play as him in Brawl, but I don't do it often. It's mainly in Ultimate where I play as him more. But he went about from like 50-50 to now a main in Ultimates. I main him. He is listed 9th on my mains list. And in another character that I can say that I have vastly improved on over the years. Didn't play as this character in Brawl because it was terrible. That's Zelda. I have gotten a lot better with Zelda. I've been winning rounds. I've been getting a lot of KOs and stuff. You know, I have been playing as Zelda and Lucas both of them. Like, they are probably my more improved characters. But I don't know. Pichu has just been lights out these last several days. Lights out, get it? Because it deals with electricity. Haha, I'm very funny. But Zelda and Lucas, like, they really have been highly improved characters since I first played as them. I am very proud, and now I think in the year of 2018, I think, is when I actually was starting to be able to actually win against my brother. Not a lot, but here and there, like every other time like we play, I get at least 1 or 2 wins here and there. Like I don't know if you watched my brother's video, but when he invited me and my sister to play Smash, I had announced that before the start of that recording, I beat my brother like 3 times in a row before I lost again. Before my brother recorded that video. And then not long after, about a year and a half later, I started my own YouTube channel and started posting Brawl videos. Obviously, they weren't great because the video, the camera was so far out. Like, if you guys remember that. I still do. I love the new setup that I have way more than what I used to. Like, I used to have a cell phone stand that's next to my recording setup, like right now, like on this shelving over here in front of me to the left. There's a little phone chair. That's what I used to use for recording. But obviously, I don't use that, and I use this phone holder that my brother made in an industrial tech class in school. I believe middle school. But and then we come to today. Smash Ultimate. You know, I get it in about. I think I got it in 2019. No, I got Smash Ultimate in 2018, and I got the Switch in 2019 because I remember I got it before the COVID pandemic happened. Then I started putting my skills to the test on Ultimate. And what is the first thing that I do? Which probably was not the greatest of ideas. Start with World of Light. Oh my god, I don't even want to remember my first run on World of Light. You don't want to know how bad it went? I managed to somehow beat it. But I can tell you, it took like over 30 hours for me to do by myself. I only really played as Kirby the whole time. I didn't play as anybody else. But if you want like a legit like World of Light playthrough with just one character only, it was actually just this last one that I just finished, where I beat it in about just a little bit under 19 hours, and I did it only with Pichu, and I beat it. He participated in every boss battle, every spirit battle, everything, even the final battle. Yes, he died, unfortunately. All that was left was Daisy. Toon Link also died, too. But Pichu pretty much fought in every battle, and it was very emotional for me. You know, I'm not usually emotional about video game characters, but Pichu is just that special someone that I really, really love. Like, you know, I've been watching music videos, like Friday Night Funkin' videos. I've been watching him from the Pokemon anime show. You know, I've been watching little cute moments of him. I actually watched a little 16-minute film of Pikachu and the Pichu brothers. The Pichu brothers themselves, his own theme song, Pichu brothers theme song. Yeah, that battle that I watched between the Pichu Bros and Puzzle and Mine, and like there's a lot to think about for Pichu, and I've won with him like 103 times. Yes, speaking of that, I did break 100 wins with Pichu, and I was so freaking happy. I wanted to have a meltdown because I was so happy because God damn, do I love Pichu. Ugh, he's so cute. You should get Pokemon. Oh my god, I'd be asking for a death wish if I got that game. But no, seriously, Pichu is in Pokemon Go. I actually looked before I started this video. So there's temptation that I might get it just to try and get Pichu only. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I know one of my friends who played Pokemon Go and did like tournaments and stuff, and I got a bit upset, like because they weren't answering me and stuff, and I was just getting antsy, and I was just getting upset that they weren't responding to me. I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to do that, and I don't want to get in trouble. And there's a bug on the wall, but we're not focusing on a stinking bug. Hey, but yes, I am actually having thoughts of getting Pokemon Go just for the sake of Pichu. Pichu, my beloved. Ugh. And there was one thing I said to my friend and to myself 2 nights ago, and this could really bring up a lot of debate. Obviously, Pichu, you guys know, is a main of mine now, and he's listed in the top 5, taking Rosalina's place, which Rosalina is far gone. But actually, before I do get into that, I have won like 1,440 some rounds in Smash Ultimate. 1,443, I think. I think it's 1,443. It's somewhere in that general spot of the wins, and I have 103 wins with Pichu right now. He's carrying everything. But pretty much since I started getting better and better at Brawl, and pretty much started taking my skills to Ultimate when I got it for Christmas, I pretty much have made my brother look. I don't even know. Like, I've become like the new king of Smash in this house. Like, I do have one really bad loss in there, but I don't want to name that because it's an embarrassment. But I have I've been winning left and right. I've won 416 times with Daisy on Ultimate alone. I almost have 1,000 combined wins between Toon Link and Daisy together. Just them two. It's actually, I think it's like 992, I think. I'm not 100% certain, but it's somewhere in that area. But I really have been playing very well in Smash Ultimate, left and right, and been winning crazy comebacks to very, very intense one-life battles at high percentages. My most recent one was on Newport City. I was Pichu, of course, against Min Min. It was me against 7 CPUs and stuff, and as Min Min was the last one alive, I was at about 125. Min Min was at 120. I won. Luck. When it comes to Pichu or anyone, I can win with anyone in Ultimate, no matter how bad or good the character is. I think, and this is where this question comes up big time, and this is pretty much going to be the main topic on the video title. How, since I've become very, very good at Smash over these last few years, including that 2-year win streak that I had in Brawl, I've been trying to get back into a winning streak, but I can't hold it anymore. That 2-year win streak is something that will never be broken. I hated the fact that it ended, especially on camera. I don't know if I ever meant to say what happened, but after that, I literally punted my water bottle from the one end of the basement to the other end of the room. And water got all over the floor, and I was freaking furious. I was mad. I was not happy. But really, since I've had Ultimate, I have been very competitive. I've gotten, recognition from my brother, who my brother actually thinks that I play very, very well and actually thinks I could beat people in IRL Smash tournaments. Because my brother has a very, very difficult time with me now. He does. I had a chit chat with him one night after we were done. I think it was when my sister was home from college and stuff, and we just wanted to spend some time as a family. I offered to play Smash, and just felt like getting back into that good old routine again. The good old times of when all three of us used to play Smash all together on the Wii. But I have been asking myself this a lot, and that's, could I compete well against people, like real people, not CPUs, in person, in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tourneys against those people? I would really love to know how I would fare against those really talented and really good players that, people say they're the best, and they have unreal skill that not very many people can master so easily. I put a poll on Twitter on that about an hour ago, but my brother thinks I could. I actually think I could as well. I mean, when I went to Houston for a youth gathering, they had Super Smash Bros. Brawl all fired up and stuff, and there were people from other churches and stuff that were there. It was a huge youth gathering. It was like a lot of people, trust me. It was crowded. So I went over there and stood in line to see if I could play, and I could, of course, because it was an activity. It was for everyone. And I was watching how they played, and I can sound a little cocky sometimes when I play Smash and when I win and stuff, but I thought to myself, this is how good people, so this is what I'd be up against these people. And I played 3 rounds. Unfortunately, I wanted to play a lot more because I love Brawl. I do love Brawl a lot, but I really wish that I could have stayed there longer to play more, because I would have. And I probably would have won a lot more. I won all 3 rounds. And I actually got recognition from some kids behind me who I heard while I was staying focused on the round while playing as Kirby on Final Destination. And I actually got recognition for my strategy that I used. And they actually pointed it out. Like, I was I heard everything they said. They were literally behind me, behind the little fence that they had behind there, so you could so you can't go in. I was thinking to myself, damn, did they really actually just think about how good my strategy actually was? Like, that's the first time I've been recognized for something like that. But I'm going to be fair. I actually do think I could compete against some of the best players. It's a bit of a stretch. Um, I probably wouldn't beat the Masters of Smash. That's a bit far for me. But I think I could put up a really good fight against them. Even though I've seen videos of the Masters and Experts of Smash, and they don't give a crap about anything. They will literally, like, one attack, once you're done with one attack, they'll do another, and then they'll do another one, and then they'll do another one again, and another one, and so on. Like, it's nonstop. Like, it's fast paced. You gotta be on the move. I'm good at Smash, but fast pace is not what I really run. I mean, what do you think I do on Melee? I've won 12 in a row with Pichu against level 7s or higher. Yes, I even won against a level 9 CPU with Pichu. And I couldn't believe it because Pichu is said to be one of the worst characters in the game. He was considered a joke. And he was rated 22nd of the 26 characters. You know, that so-called joke of a character I have as a main now, and I've won 103 times with him on Ultimate. And each win has been special because I've been very, very happy. I can tell you that Rosalina, Toon Link, and Daisy's percentages have tanked really heavy. Like, Rosalina dropped from, 11.3 to almost 10. Like, 10 on the dot. Toon Link was almost 12%. Now he's at 10.3. Daisy was at 34. Now she's at 32.5. Where does Pichu stand? He stands over 7%. That shows how much I've been playing as him. I cannot stop playing as Pichu. Obviously, I'm not the greatest Pichu player, but I consider myself the greatest Pichu player here in this household, of course, because my brother and sister don't play as Pichu. I mean, I'm the GOAT in this house. Like, I always even said, like, you know, you guys can't beat me, you know, you guys have a hard time with me, because, like, I'm the new king of Smash in this household and stuff, but it's honestly kind of true because my brother and sister really do struggle a lot when they play me, because I have spent, like I said at the beginning of the video, I've spent over 800 total hours on Ultimate just on my data alone. And I think that just shows you how much practice I've been getting and how much better I've been getting. Like, I really do think I could compete against some of the best players possible. Like, you could probably give me someone who's an expert, say an expert as maybe an expert at Young Link or something like that. You know, if I played as like Pichu or Toon Link or Daisy or one of those three, you know, I might be able to put up a good fight, you know. I may not win, but I'm going to put up my best fight that I can. Like, I will use everything that I've got, use all my skills that I have learned and have played and have trained over the years in Smash and have just progressively been so much better. Like, I've even got my friends scared of me. in Ultimate because of how good I am. Like, I am a force to be reckoned with. Like, I am actually really dang good at Smash. Like, you guys have seen my World of Light videos. You guys have seen my character playthrough videos, which I should probably get to another character soon. Because I keep doing World of Light videos and discussion videos. But outside of that, like, oh my god. Like, I'm unbelievable. I have won countless times. Like I said, I've won over 1,400 mat rounds. You know, I have probably have won with every character in the game, which I've even won with some of the hardest ones to play as, like Bayonetta. I've won with Ridley. I have won with Mewtwo. You could even throw Pichu in there if you want, because Pichu, even for me, still is very challenging. That's why I made him, and that's why I've been playing as him, is because he really provides a really great challenge. He really does. Because he harms himself, and him harming himself, meaning taking more damage, makes it more of a challenge for me because, I love a good challenge. So, if anything, you could really put Pichu on that list as well. Um, I've I've won with Ganondorf as well. I've won with Cloud. I've won with Young Link. I've won with the Mii Brawler. God, I've won with Peach. I've won with Mario, Donkey Kong, Link. Like, you name it. I've won with like every character in the game. Well, there's only a few that I don't really play as because I just don't have any interest. But seriously, like, if you were to play me, any one of you, like my viewers, my subscribers, my followers on Twitter or Instagram or whatnot, or even my friends on Discord, you will have a really hard time competing against me. I'm not trying to rub it in, I'm trying not to brag, but y'all don't stand a chance against me. It could be close, like I've had close battles with my brother. Like, anytime I battle my brother, like, it's always very intense. Like, I've been playing so intensely on Smash that I have legit started sweating. Like, I am working my butt off to win those rounds. I'm legit sweating. That's how hard I'm working for it. And if I were to compete against like the experts and masters of Smash, you know, like I said, I consider myself a pro. I would probably be sweating my whole body off just to try and win. It's crazy how good I have become on Smash over the years. And I'm really hoping that this does get a lot of notice. Social media, YouTube, like, I don't know how good my friends are, because they don't really play Smash too often. I know I have one friend who does, but not often, and I have another one who used to play Smash quite often and completed World of Light. I've beaten World of Light 5 times, and the last round I had with Pichu, all the way from the first space to the 615th space, which is the final one. I actually did not die. I didn't lose all three of my fighters in the final battle. I actually managed to do the final battle without completely dying and losing Toon Link, Pichu, and Daisy. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys about Pichu. This is a far-fetched thing to say. Y'all know how much of a Daisy fan I am. I love Daisy. But I actually think I like Pichu more than Daisy, and I think I preferably main Pichu better than Daisy. It has a lot less wins, but I seem to play better with Pichu. I am just more accurate sometimes. Like, I have been a little bit more consistent with Pichu than I have with Daisy. But other than that, that's really what I wanted to talk about, was how well would I compete against the best of the best? Like the experts and masters of Smash. I consider myself a pro. I feel like I'm close to an expert level, but not quite. I mean, Melee, I've gotten a lot better, Like I said earlier in the video, I've won 12 in a row with Pichu. 12-0. He's the only fighter I have not lost with, believe it or not. I've lost at least once with every other fighter in the game. But Pichu is 12-0 in Melee. He's doing real good. He's done me some really good things. I hope to keep it that way. But anyway, that's really all I have to talk about. If you want to answer the poll that I put on Twitter about it, you can go ahead and do that. It's not like I get that many votes on my polls, so I just don't know. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to burn up the like button, destroy that subscribe button, speed through that notification bell. Leave a good comment down below. Follow me to get your knees. Check out my YouTube videos. I have playlists. Check out Vivacity and Song Central. The links are in the description as always. If you guys are new to the channel, share everything said helps a lot, and I appreciate support and feedback. I sounded very energetic in this video, and that's because I was, and I wanted to be. But it's ultimately up to you guys if you guys think I'm actually that good. I think I'm very, very, very good enough for my brother to call me an elite player and to say that I could win IRL matches against real people in the Smash tourneys and stuff. And actual, battles, one-on-one. But that's what my brother thinks. I could see that happening too, but I don't see myself participating in a Smash tournament anytime soon. I do want to go up against more people though in my future, in later times as well. Anyway, with that, this is Grace saying, catch you guys soon.